Hello,
Hello, good afternoon.
how are you doing?
Yes, I'm doing pretty well. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you so much for asking. So, to everyone who is watching this conversation, first of all, I want to tell why I'm really excited to have this conversation. The reason is I've seen a lot of your videos and we have connected twice in last 1 year, right? And I've seen your YouTube channel progress from zero to
Yes,
now around 70K subscribers in almost 1.5 years. You have
yes.
impacted millions of people, millions of viewership. So I think I have many reasons to connect with you. And every time I connected with you, I felt I have learned a lot from you. Now, first of all, welcome to Fluenzio, and I'm glad to see you third time. Yeah,
Thank you for having me.
yes. To someone who is watching you first time on my channel, I would like you to introduce yourself so that they can get to know you a little bit before getting ahead into the conversation.
Yes, sure, definitely. So, hi everyone who is watching me on Vineeta's channel, Fluenzio. So, my name is Shantha, and I run a YouTube channel by the name English with Shantha, wherein I post similar content, but mainly my content revolves around conversations. Sometimes now and then I post other tips related to learning spoken English. So, I've been running this channel, it's been almost 1.5 years. I am from Karnataka, uh, but I'm by profession. I was an engineer. Later, I started working as a trainer, and now I'm doing YouTube full time. So my hobby is, yeah, YouTube is my obsession. So I love creating content for YouTube, and I also love watching movies, and I like listening to music as well.
Okay. So, see, many people have seen your YouTube journey, but I am curious to know what was that? What was your journey before that? You have worked in IT, right? How many years of experience do you have in IT?
Hardly 2 years.
Okay, 2 years. So, how was that? Before that, were you always passionate about teaching, that to English teaching, or you did something different to get into this field? How did this English teaching land to you?
I worked as an engineer just for 2 years. That was like 15 years ago. So after that, I did not work anything related to IT. So after
Mm-hmm.
10 years of career gap, I tried to get into IT, spoke to a few people, but then it was required from my end that I do some kind of courses and then upskill myself and then go relocate to Bangalore probably because COVID was over and the companies were calling people back to work from office. So that those were
Mm-hmm.
the conditions which I was not ready to face actually. I didn't want to do a full-time job. So then I started applying for alternative jobs, like something which could provide this facility of working from home only because I still wanted to be there 24/7 for the family. So I started
Mm-hmm.
applying for a lot of freelance positions. So I wanted something like this, so flexible that I can work how many ever hours I want or quit totally for a day and it should be fine. So that is the main reason why is, and also I got this inspiration by talking to people. People would record
Mm-hmm.
the sessions with me on the platform and then they would upload it on their YouTube channels. So I thought, why not I have a YouTube channel where people can talk to me directly, whatever concerns or
Yes,
something,
of
just
course.
to make use of my time constructively. And being a homemaker, we I hardly have this opportunity to gel with other people, talk or share opinions or whatever. So I thought it was like, two in one option for me. I can do this. So once my YouTube channel took off, then yeah, so on YouTube also I'm just talking to people and mainly focusing on conversational English. I have nothing to do with grammar or other parts because I'm not qualified and I'm not interested seriously in learning deep into grammar and understanding. I find it really boring. So I learned English spontaneously, just through speaking. So that is how I wish
Mm-hmm.
people learn English because English is a language for communicating with people, right? At the end of the day, it
Yes,
is
you
a
are right.
language for talking to
Mm-hmm.
people. What are you going to do learning grammar? Unless, of
Mm-hmm.
course, you're going to train people or you want to become really advanced or you're interested in it. So I thought, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'll still get people who think alike, like me, who are more into spoken English. So that's
Mm-hmm.
how my journey started.
Okay, so it happened by accident. You tried a lot of things before, and now it is going really well. It looks like YouTube is your true calling, maybe. I feel that the way you post your content and the way you are passionate about teaching on YouTube, you mentioned you are not that much passionate about teaching, but content, YouTube content. I think that's your true calling. You found your true calling by accident.
Yeah, well said.
Okay, so your content is kind of diverse, right? Solo videos, you connect with learners, and sometimes you connect with professionals also, right?
Yes, yes, I do.
Okay, so are you planning to do this full time now?
I am actually doing it full time. I'm doing only YouTube, right? So this is where all my energy is invested. So I'm doing conversational, which is going to be my priority, I guess, because that's how I get to talk to people. Still, you're alone, you're creating,
Mm-hmm.
writing scripts, and shooting in front of the camera. Still, you're alone. You're just talking to the camera, which is not the main purpose of why I started this channel. So, as long as people are enjoying my conversational videos, I would love making them. But also, solo videos sometimes, yeah, there is a separate section of the people who like solo videos. Because when I compare the comments under the videos, I see that there is a
Mm-hmm.
separate section who is commenting under my conversational videos, and altogether different people commenting under my solo videos. So I want to reach more people, but if that helps me by making solo videos. So that is why I'm engaging in both. But the major portion will be conversational videos.
Okay, okay. So what about your journey? Like, were you always comfortable with the language, English language, or you learned earlier in your life, maybe in your childhood or in your school days? Because now you are helping mostly to the people who are adults, right? More, I feel our viewers are almost similar. So what was your journey to learn English?
I learned English as a child. I went to an English medium school, which was a convent. So the
Mm-hmm.
convent means it was pretty strict, where even the teachers spoke to us in English all the time, and we were advised, encouraged to speak in English only as long as we were in the school. So I was really obedient, and I took their words really seriously, and I would always speak in English to the best of my friends. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Whatever friends I still have now, even now I prefer talking to them in English in spite of the fact that even they know my native language, even I know it, but still, English is the first language that comes to me. And since I'm doing
Mm-hmm.
this since my childhood, so it is like a habit. Spontaneously, whenever I approach a person, English is the language that comes out first. So I've been learning English as a child, and my dad was quite persistent. He always wanted that we learn not English, good English, and behave in a certain way and be sophisticated. And English was a language even back then where successful people used to use this language, right? So he always meant that you
You
know
are right.
English, you're going to be successful in your life. So he's been training us since our childhood. So I wouldn't say I faced any challenges, or because way back in the 90s, it was not like your pronunciation is wrong, your sentence structure
Mm-hmm.
has to be this. That pressure was never there. We just kept speaking. And the English just got better day by day. And I had a little bit of international exposure as well. So that gave me confidence to speak English in front of other people, strangers as well. So yeah, now since I've started my YouTube channel, still I'm learning from
Mm-hmm.
people. I'm like continuously researching about what better can be done with my spoken English, be it in terms of vocabulary or proper sentence structures or advanced structures, whatever. So I'm doing a lot of research, and even that is adding to my conversational or English skills. So that's how the journey is still going on.
Okay, see, you explained about your journey. You didn't have much challenge, but people who are starting now, later in life, they have different kind of challenges. I feel when I
Yes.
was learning, especially in college, before that, I felt for very long invisible. Though I was there around people, I felt invisible. I wanted to share a lot of things, but somewhere it was holding me back. And now when I connect, now I'm comfortable. It has helped me with my confidence. I can comfortably reach out to people. I am teaching people. So it has changed me a lot as a person. Right? In your case, it is a bit different. You are
Yes.
connecting with people, you are getting to know their journey,
Mhm.
especially through your YouTube channel, their comments and the conversations you have. You are getting to know their real journey, their struggles. So I would like to know from you how YouTube has shaped you as a person, like personally or professionally. Because when you knowing English is a different thing, but putting yourself out as a trainer or putting content is a different thing. We learn a lot of things during this journey.
Yes.
So how it has
Mhm.
changed you as a person, personally or professionally in last 1 or 1.5 years?
Okay, well, before starting my YouTube, I already always had this preconceived notion that people know English. English, I think
Oh.
people must be knowing this. When I started YouTube, I realized there are so many people who do not know English, and people are even scared. They're scared of speaking the language. That was something new to me. Then I put myself in a position where I know a language, but I cannot speak it. There's a difference knowing a language and not being able to speak it. I lived in Tamil
Mm-hmm.
Nadu for an year. I know in Tamil, I watch a lot of content in that language, but I can't speak. So I totally put myself in their shoes and try to analyze why this happens. So then I realized, yeah, even that person is there, but I will not prefer to talk to him in Tamil. I will still try and act as though I don't know the language, or I'll try to avoid that situation. So
Mm-hmm.
like this, talking to people made me realize that these problems are genuine. Other than that, there's a lot of personality development as well because people connect and as simple as writing mails like we love your content, just keep doing it with no expectations of anything. They don't want
Yes.
anything from
Mm-hmm.
me. They're just mailing and letting me know that this and this happened because of you. I've cleared an
Mm-hmm.
interview or I'm learning a lot from your videos. Just to tell this, they are mailing me. So it is a really sweet gesture by people and the journey is really rewarding when people connect and at least one person tells that wow, this video is so useful. So forget the views, at least one person comments and tells, "Yeah, I found it really helpful, thank you so much for making this video." So that makes my day. It's like it's worth the struggle that I because solo videos are time consuming. You have to write the script and everything, and at the end of the
You're
day
right.
the motive is that it should be helpful to people. So if even one person tells that, I feel really happy that okay, it's worth. I made this video and somebody found it helpful. So on that level, I think patience, persistence. I've never been obsessed with anything in my recent life. So after starting YouTube, it is like it's nice. It's a rewarding experience, I would say.
Okay, I can relate to a lot of part when I watch or when I upload a video, I check comments and I feel very happy. Sometimes it's like, okay, maybe this video will work or not, but when I read comments, it's like, okay, it is helping a lot of people and it
Yes.
encourages me. I get inspired. I learn a lot from those comments also, like what kind of content I should make. All right.
Yes, it has made me more
So,
empathetical. And also like whenever I receive a new comment or the notification comes in, my husband will, why are you doing this? People are commenting, so let them comment. But I make sure that I reply to every comment because they are, they are doing it for me when they are removing their time.
yes.
So just at least love put a like button there or comment just saying thank you. So I always I try my 100% to reply to each and every person who comments on the videos because that's how I think I connect with them. I do not know the gender of the person or where they are
Mhm.
from, but I'm familiar with the names with which they comment. So I already feel a bonding towards them. So yeah, it's nice.
Okay. I feel after a time you get attached. No matter how much you avoid, you get attached. And when someone comments on the video, you understand like they are truly getting some value out of it. So it kind of
Yes.
inspires us like we have to make more and more such videos. And you have been very much consistent. You upload regularly, almost like every day, every third day, right? How is this possible? Sometimes for me it gets very hard to make video, to write script, or to upload any conversation. I feel it takes a lot of time. How do you manage
Mm.
this?
Yeah, as I told you, I love doing this. Today I have not put out any video because I'm going so the next 2 months, my children are going to have their summer vacations, and it's going to be really
Oh,
difficult for me to make videos in that time. So they're going to be around all the time, or I am going to travel with them where there is no Wi-Fi or some technical difficulties might arise. Keeping that in mind, I thought let me just create a data of content, and so that I can have some content with me to upload regularly at least So today
Mm-hmm.
I skipped. I couldn't post a video. So I keep thinking that, I keep checking my phone. Is there any notification? How is the video doing? I do that every single day. And today it is like blank for me. It's like, God, there's nothing on my phone, nothing, no updates on my videos. That is how obsessed I am. That makes me work harder. That makes me put out content every single day. And even people tell, okay, you did not post yesterday, ma'am. What happened? So it has become like a habit for me. So I keep editing or like throughout the day in bits and pieces. I'm
Mm-hmm.
with YouTube. Like I keep either answering mails or editing. So sometimes it gets difficult, but other than that, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm able to manage as of now. So I'm doing it.
Okay, now people can understand. It is not that easy. It's not that hard, but still,
Oh,
you will have to give a lot of time, dedication, and you have to plan a lot of things. Uploading
yes.
conversations, solo video, it's never easy. You will have to edit. It takes a lot of time.
Definitely, conversation videos may take more time because we are speaking for more than 20 minutes. So you have to again go through every word of what you've spoken. You have to cut part which you don't feel that it's going to be useful to people. So a lot of editing goes in. Then you have to make a nice thumbnail to attract the views. And then you have to do a little bit research about your description. For every video, you have to write it, right? So
Correct?
it is a lot of work. It's not easy.
Okay, yeah, I can totally understand. I can totally relate to this. Now, see, whenever I connect with people, somehow, like once a month or maybe more than that, I come across people, they teach me a lot, directly or indirectly. Maybe they are learners or maybe someone who is watching YouTube channel or in general. Can you share at least a one experience where you connected with someone for conversations and that person left a big impact on you that you can share with me?
Yeah, definitely. I've connected to a lot of people who have like lot of I've had more than like 500, 600 conversations. And there were many moments where I was inspired by people's journey. I met a police officer who was, on the verge of becoming a monk, but then he couldn't because of his some responsibilities, and he was the only child and his mom was sick, so he had to come back and take care of her. So he was just waiting for her. As long as she's there, I'm going to continue working in the police force. But after that, my only intention is in life is to become a monk. So he shared what all he has
Okay.
done in his life and how he has spent his life. He ran away from home, like when they were asking him to study further or whatever. He ran away, and he spent some time like meditating and going places, living as a monk. I can remember that conversation very well. So that's going to stay with me.
Wow.
So other than that, yes, there have been a lot of other things. I don't want to be unfair to anybody. And then there was Sheila ma'am. I've spoken like 3, 4 times to her, so we are in regular touch. I don't know because when you meet 100 people, maybe vibe matches with
Mm-hmm.
one, and you can really connect with them. I'm even more picky. I'm an introvert, and there's hardly any qualities that attract me to people. Or maybe I'm terrible at making friends or staying in touch. But yeah, that ma'am is there, and yeah, a couple of other things. But then see, also YouTube teaches you things like you can differentiate between real
Mm-hmm.
people and fake people. People can come up to you and say nice things to you. People can go to somebody else and say nice things to them. So that made me like differentiate who is appreciating out of. I know it's out of context, but
Mm-hmm.
I learned
No,
that
no, it's
that people are real or fake. Do they really appreciate your content, or they're really being
mm-hmm.
nice to you just for the sake of being? So even that YouTube has taught me. So there were many forgettable ones also and many unforgettable ones also, which I'm not able to recollect at the moment. But these two, they're going to stay with me.
Okay, nice, nice. Uh, yes, you said you are an introvert. I am in the same space. So
Okay.
I usually, yes, yes. I usually don't upload a lot of conversations related videos. My videos are solo. I'm just trying. I'm seeing how it goes. I am connecting with people to know their journey, how that can help others also to learn English or in general, but not much. I take sessions. But sometimes what happens when I connect with more people, after that I need little extra time to sink in that feeling. Like it is enough for the day. Now I need my time. So do you get through the same? Because you have uploaded, you're saying you have had more than 500 conversations, right? So do you get this feeling? How do you deal with this feeling?
When I started my YouTube, I think I used to have like 3, 4 sessions in a day, not more than that, 3, 4. But now it's like one, max two. I've come down to that. Because I'm just trying to focus on one session because I'm doing a little bit of planning before and after that as well. But it's never that, no, I didn't find any feeling of, sinking in stuff, or I just talk to them as friends, and whatever, if they have any queries related to English, I do that. But
Mhm.
never, it's not the same case. I don't feel the same way that I'm tired or exhausted after, because I'm having only one session, right? So I'm just taking it easy. Yeah, it's not that hard.
Okay, okay, understood. So now I want to have some interesting conversation. I have some interesting questions for you,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
So that people can take away something different. First question I would ask you, what is your favorite English word?
There's nothing like
Or
favorite
the
English word, but now you're asking me, so there's one word that comes to my mind, that's scrumptious. Scrumptious,
okay,
like food is scrumptious. I like that, the sound of that word. So that's the first word that came to my mind when you asked
okay, a word that you use quite often.
me. Maybe engrossed. I'm engrossed. I'm obsessed. Yeah, maybe engrossed.
Okay, mine is leverage. I love this word. I don't know. I read it somewhere in a book, so I since then I have used it multiple times. Leverage. Yeah. Next is a movie that you can watch multiple times, English or Hindi or any movie that you can watch multiple times, and why?
I think the only movie I've watched multiple times till now is Bahubali. Bahubali 1 and 2.
Okay, that's your favorite movie.
It is like I can watch it again and again without getting bored. Yeah.
Okay, I
What
think
about you?
Bahubali was my I watched a movie multiple times, more than like 10 times. That was Chak De India. I was in
Ah,
college, I guess.
okay,
I can
okay.
watch
I wouldn't.
sports related movies
Mm. I,
multiple
I won't,
times.
like, volunteer to watch the movie. Like, if I'm in a situation where that movie is playing, so I don't mind sitting and watching it again. It's like that. It's not like deliberately I will put on that movie and watch. There's never been a
Mhm.
movie as such which I can watch multiple times. But if Bahubali is playing in front of me, I will watch it anyways. It's like that.
Okay, okay. And a book or movie or series that you want to suggest to people who are learning English that might have helped you in your journey or something in your teaching learning journey.
Okay, for women, I would suggest watch Maid, one for men, of course, but it is a
What
story of
movie?
a girl. Maid, Maid, Maid.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a series on Netflix.
Mhm.
It's very touching, I would say, struggles of a woman, single mother. So you can watch that. It's based on a true story, a novel, and then it was converted into a series. And definitely you can learn English from it as well. And the second is my obsession right now is Friends. So it's been past 2 months. It's available on Amazon Prime, and I've been watching it from the
Mhm.
past 2 months. And I'm in season 9. There are a total of 10 seasons, and every season has a minimum of 25 episodes. So I'm in season 9, and I cannot wait to complete the series. So it is every single day I have to watch at least 1 or 2 episodes. So that is
Okay,
how
so
I'm in love with the characters. Yeah, I
you
started
started
it a
Friends
couple of
quite
months ago.
late.
Yeah, yeah. Because maybe now and then I would watch, but not like this in one sitting. I found it on OTT. It was, I think, newly added or what. So I thought, let's watch it. So once I started it, I'm just going on and on and on.
I love something similar. I do love Friends, but Big Bang Theory. I can watch it multiple times. Whenever I
Mm.
get exhausted, I start watching one episode. It is all very funny. You can
Okay, yeah,
also try
similar
if
it
you
is.
have not watched. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, yes, yes.
Okay.
I do that.
Next, next, I want to know what are you exploring these days? New or any goals you have set for yourself this year?
Okay, on a personal front,
No, in general, you can share that
in
you are
general.
exploring new hobby or interest or something.
Yeah, when it comes to English, I am trying my hands on doing a TEFL course. So it's like almost 50% done. So just for, not for teaching, but just for gaining knowledge. And what is it that people learn by doing a TEFL course? So I'm doing a course for that. And then secondly, I'm learning some traditional energy medicine like acupressure, color therapy, number
Mm-hmm.
therapy. So these kind of stuff. And that's it as of now. I'm exploring only these two things.
Okay. Okay, so I have had this, I really loved having this conversation with you. Thank you so much for connecting with me. And finally, I want to ask, what tips and suggestions would you like to give to my learners or viewers, what they can follow to learn English, or what they should do and what they shouldn't do to learn English? Maybe some mistakes they can avoid, or maybe some tips or tricks you want to give them.
Yeah, sure. Firstly, I would say do not study grammar when you want to learn spoken English because
Oh,
I get in the comments, ma'am, this sentence plus V3 has to come here. So why are you learning English that way?
mm-hmm,
That's not the right way. If you want to speak English, don't run behind grammar. Don't study grammar, at
mm-hmm,
least in the beginning, because then you'll run away from the language. You won't be able to learn to speak it. Second thing, I'm not so perfect enough, but once I become perfect, then I'll talk to you. That is not right. You have to start speaking from day one. Whatever broken
mm-hmm,
English you know, just stand in front of the mirror and talk to yourself. Because definitely you won't have the confidence to talk to people in the initial stages. So stand in front of the mirror or record yourself and start speaking whatever you're learning. So if you're interested
mm-hmm,
only in listening stuff and not in reading, still okay. You can learn English just by listening and speaking. Listen, speak in front of the mirror. So that is how you can start doing your English practice. And I don't have partner, I don't have environment. That's okay. You can create an environment for yourself because we have so much
mm-hmm,
social media these days. You don't have to go and live in an English speaking country. You can do that even now. Start thinking in English. Again, it's really important.
mm-hmm,
Fourth one, you have to love. You have to love learning the language and make it fun. It's not that, oh God, again I have to learn English today. It's not, it doesn't work that way. See, everybody's watching content these days, right? Be it
yes, yes.
vlogs or motivational videos, speeches, interviews. Who doesn't like interviews of celebrities? Watch it in English. That's the small condition. Whatever you're doing, do it in English.
Mm-hmm,
So that definitely your thoughts will be generated in English. You'll be able to speak better English and fluent English. So
mm-hmm,
initially also just focus on speaking. Slowly, when you're gaining fluency, you can focus on your accuracy as well. So do not be afraid of making mistakes. And many people are afraid, ma'am, please don't upload this video because I've made a lot of mistakes in this. Mistakes
yeah,
are
they
going
are
to be
afraid.
there. Yes, it's
Mm-hmm,
going to it's a part of your journey. Even I must have made mistakes today while speaking because in spoken English, mistakes are permitted because this is somewhat spontaneous, right? But in written, you have to be perfect. Somebody who is better than me, if he or she is watching my speaking skills, they might definitely say, okay, this is wrong. This shouldn't have been. So there's always
mm-hmm,
somebody who's going to be better than you, and there is nothing like perfect English. Speak. It's a language for communicating, and be courageous. Just speak. Don't fear mistakes. And the last thing is practice consistently. Make English your habit. Practice consistently every single day, at
mm-hmm.
least 5 minutes. It's not like weekly 3 4 hours. It's like every day 5 10 minutes. Focus on the what you're doing in that time rather than how much time you're giving. So yeah, I think that should be
You
the
have
tips that
shared
I would like.
amazing tips. Correct, you have shared amazing tips. So I would like to reiterate them. Don't focus too much on grammar and start thinking in English. And many people they are afraid to make mistakes. That is why they wait for the perfect moment. So it is okay to
Mm,
start now. Whatever level you have, start with that, and accordingly with time, start working on your mistakes. Right?
yes.
And then practice. It is the most important. Practice makes progress. Okay. So
Definitely. And
thank
one
you.
last thing is that do not
Mhm.
focus, do not run behind fancy words. I've seen people with terrible grammatical mistakes, but they use fancy words. It doesn't sound right.
Mhm.
Do not go. And that is not how people speak in everyday life. People don't say use idioms and everything in daily life. Don't focus on that first initially. Later it's up to you. But do not focus. That should not be your focus when you start learning spoken English. Just basic English is beautiful. So speak how much you know.
And I think because of that, they get diverted. If they hear
Yes.
someone is using fancy words, they feel maybe I should know, then only I can start. But I also feel the same way. You can manage with simple English, but if you want to advance it, then also, of course, you can learn. But it is not a mandatory condition for you to speak in English. Okay, that
Yeah.
was an amazing conversation again with you, and I hope we would connect again.